What led you to LV?
Thank you. A good question. I spent most of my working life in insurance, primarily with a large global insurer. What attracted me to LV was the fact that it is a small company that's going through a significant transformation, and I guess it was the challenge of really going back to being a COO of a company again and leading the company through that change.
And how would you describe LV to someone who's never heard of the company, Harry?
I mean, LV is clearly a relatively small mutual within the mutual sector. I say relatively small. It's a decent sized company. It's small enough that it is agile, that it is easy to make decisions, quick to make decisions, and there's no politics or infighting that you would see in sort of larger organisations. So I've thoroughly enjoyed the sort of culture of LV and what it means.
And with conversations mooted and then rejected on a potential sale, what do you think the future now holds for LV?
Well, as you know, LV was put itself up for sale in December of 2021. That was rejected. We then went through a period of reflection, reviewing the business plans, and we presented to the board a 5-year business plan that they have accepted. It includes significant investment in getting the basics right. So one of those is sourcing and vendor management, but also our IT security, our data, and various other aspects. So the future, I think, is really very exciting because we've got a clearly defined and well funded 5-year plan, and I think it's a great time to be in an organisation that's really understands its own identity and where it wants to get to, but has a lot of work to do in the process.
And with it being an evolving company, how would you now describe the culture at LV?
I mean, I think the culture is typical of a small company that's been established for a very long time. So the first thing you realise when you work here, it's a very family-oriented company. We have a number of husband and wife teams, people who've been in the company quite a number of years, and that's changing slightly as we're recruiting sort of more younger, new entrants into the company to take us on the next step of the journey. But it's still a very inclusive culture. I think the one thing that I noticed from the get-go was the strong customer ethos. Now, I know that every company says that they put the customer first, but it's only really my experience in LV where that's actually been true. There genuinely is a very strong customer focus in all aspects of the business, and it's very collaborative in that respect.
Why would someone want to join LV? What makes you different from your competitors?
Well, I'm not claiming we're significantly different from our competitors. Why would you join LV? I think it's for the reasons that I've said. It's a great point in time now as we start. We're 6 months into a 5-month journey, a 5-year journey, and that's gone particularly well. I think the fact that we have a defined future, we have a very strong brand in the market, and I think there's significant growth opportunities for the types of propositions that are customer focused that we are now looking to sell.